How you guys doing? Miss me? Yeah, I know. I should post more often. Usually I just don't really have as many interesting subjects to talk about, but I just started thinking of one because I was going to make a video on, what Balisongs to buy because that is still, after 4 years of being on this channel, the number one most asked question. What Balisong should I get, right? And of course, anyone could just be like, oh, just get this, and for no reason, and everyone has their own Balisong that they're ready to recommend to someone, right? Like, I can just tell you one recommendation and then that be done. But, like, even if I do that, which I have done in the past multiple times, people will still ask me, what do I think about a specific Balisong, or which one would I recommend for what price range and stuff like that, right? Now, what's happening recently is very interesting because I cover a lot of Balisongs that are, either fairly cheap or affordable. But a lot of questions I'm getting now actually have to do with what are Balisongs under a price bracket of a little bit higher. Like someone will say, what am I going to get a good deal with for $150, for example, right? And like, yeah, a few companies come to mind, right, on what you could get, depending on, what you like the look of, the sound of, or what you think you might like the feel of, or something like that. You might see one of your favorite flippers flipping a specific thing, and you want that just because, right? And so I started looking at all the companies that we have listed, by the way. We have every company listed on our website in the I believe it's called the Wikisong Balapedia. It was put together by a few people. And if you want to check that out, you can go to balisongflipping.com. But anyway, I was taking a look at every single company and seeing all of the different price brackets because I wanted to make a list of what's, good to get for the price. And to make a long story short, there's nothing really in stock. You get what I'm saying? Like, around the price range that everybody's looking for, there's truly nothing really in stock, which is kind of crazy. Now, the places that do have some stuff in stock would be places like, BB Barfly or Squid Industries, or maybe even sometimes Glider Co. But, like, all of the other companies that everyone knows and loves, such as, like, Machine Wise doesn't really have anything in stock. And a lot of other companies just don't really have full stock of what people are looking for, and I don't even think that it's due to, those items flying off the shelves or anything, because everyone's looking for them and the supply is not actually meeting the demand, which isn't really something new in the Balisong community. That's always been a thing. We've just been a little privileged when it comes to the recent influx of, Chinese makers making Balisongs in mass quantities. But a lot of the Balisong companies that we like, or that are around the price range that everyone's looking for, just really don't have them in stock. A lot of times, Balisongs that release that people like or end up hearing about, just a few months later end up disappearing until you can't get them anymore. So if I were to recommend anything to anyone, I would obviously just say, get what I'm flipping now. This is the default. It's available on Amazon, and it probably won't be in the months to come. Because you might end up seeing this video months later, right? Thinking, oh, maybe I should, follow what this video says and get a Balisong recommendation. But that's really the thing. You should kind of just get what you can. Because in this market of Balisongs, all these Balisongs that everyone loves now, you end up hearing, like, basically there's a timeline, right? Let's say this is the Kraken or whatever, like Squid's first Kraken or whatever. It comes out, and then people buy, and then, later on, everyone's making videos talking about how great it is, and then when people go to buy the Kraken thinking, okay, it's an established company, they make them every week, so I should be able to get them. But then when you actually go to Squid's website thinking that it'll definitely be there, it's not, right? And it completely shocks people sometimes because, with with the, the big name of Squid Industries, everyone just assumes that they got full stock at all times. And the sad truth is they don't. And almost any Balisong company that you can, point at most likely won't have everything in stock at all times. And that's just how the Balisong market goes. So once again, my best advice to anyone looking to get Balisongs, if you can afford something and you're looking at something in that price range that you can afford, I honestly say go for it, because you might not get the chance again, to be quite honest with you. All of these Balisongs end up coming and going. I can probably name more Balisongs that have been released that I've never seen again versus all the new ones that are coming out now. It's like the graveyard, But anyway, hopefully you guys are doing good. Sorry about my posting schedule. I'm just all over the place with everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to come at you with another video so that you have something to watch. Hopefully you guys enjoy your day, your lives, your week, your game, your shows, your family, your friends, and everything else you got going on in this existence that we have. And I will be seeing you in the next one. Yeet.